So today is my updated photocard collection for the middle of 2024. So I am going to try to do these twice a year, even though I've never actually done them once a year before. They've been very sporadic, but I did do one, was it in January? And between then and now, my collection has changed so much because I can't decide on what or who to collect and how to collect them and how to organize them and what binders to use for them. So my collection is very much all over the place. So I guess it's good to do these twice a year because then you can see my clownery in full action twice a year. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it because if I talk way too much, this video is gonna be like 2 hours long. I have quite a lot of collections. Even though I've downsized, I still have quite a lot of collections and quite a lot of binders to go through. I'm actually not gonna start with any of these. I just wanted a cute thumbnail. I'm too lazy to actually write stuff on thumbnails, so I just do plain thumbnails, and I think this one's cute. So yeah, we are going to go in somewhat of an order, but I'm not going to go in size order. Like somewhat, kind of, sort of. It's a little complicated. Like I said, all over the place. So yeah, I'm actually going to start with my units binders. So I have a pink one for the girls and a blue one for the boys. I keep all of my units from the people that I collect in these instead of keeping them with their respective collections because I think it feels a little bit more organized to me, to be honest, and less cluttered in my binders, even though my binders are cluttered anyways. Really doesn't matter. Some of my collections are very empty because I haven't been focusing on them at all. So we start off with Itzy, and I collect Chaeryeong's units, and I have nothing. So we're just going to skip over that. And then this is i.dle, so I have like both of Yena's colorized units, and then the group card from the one reeler like pre-order set. And then this is Kiss of Life Hanul. Again, I have nothing for these. This is Oh My Girl. I do collect their full album cards, so I do want like all of the random group cards that they have. So I just have this one Secret Garden at the moment and these two Dear Oh My Girl Polaroids. And then back here I have my twice units. So I used to collect Jihoon pretty thoroughly. She used to be an alt. I used to collect pretty much everything for her, and I decided to not do that anymore, and I downsized my Jihoon collection and I focused more on like getting OT9 sets for like Taste of Love onwards. And I still have Jihoon's units in here, but I've been debating on getting rid of these. I don't feel the need to get these units as much as I do for like the other groups that I collect units for, boy groups included. So, but this is what I have for the moment. And then back here I have my Bona units from wjsn. I have none. I just started this collection, so it's still a work in progress. Next up, we have the boy group equivalent. This one is much fuller because it is like half ace, because I used to collect ace OT5 album cards and pre-order cards. No, non-album cards. I started to collect OT5 for pre-order cards and then I gave that up. But I used to have like a lot of their non-album cards in full sets. If it came in a full set, I had the full set. I used to collect WoW pretty thoroughly when it came to like group cards and stuff, because anything that he was in I used to collect, so I have a lot. These are all like the album unit and group cards. I'm missing quite a few. These are technically pre-order cards from Changer, but they fit nicely, they fit really nicely here. And then here are like the Japanese ones. So I just have this one. It's actually signed by WoW. I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but Ace do events with their Japanese cards, and because they're random, if you pull like a sparkly one, you can do a face-to-face meet with them in Japan. And then these are all the non-album ones. So this is from Sweet Fantasy, and then this is 2019 Seasons Greetings. These are some China goods during Undercover era. This is the Undercover DVD in the US. This is from their first fanship, these three. These two are from their Valentine's Day in Japan, and these three are from their March, White Day in Japan. This is from the second fanship. These are from some more Chinese stuff from their Butterfly Fantasy era, and these are from the Changer merch. Then we have blitzers, so I collect Jinhwa's units. For the only units that he has technically are for their debut album. They had units with like everybody else, so he has 6 units because there were 7 members. He has 6 units in this concept and then 6 units in another concept, so he has 12 units. I only have these 3. And then here is boynextdoor. I collected Jihoon's units for the Y album. And then here is the boys, Q. I want to collect his units, but I don't have any yet. And here is ftisland. And ftisland had a very bad person, so I decoed my photocards. This is directly on the photocards. I made a video all about that, and I put them in sparkly sleeves. You can't really see the sparkles right now, but it's like that broken, like that shattered hollow one, because I thought they would blend in this part better, so that's why they're not in white sleeves. But I'm missing a few. Like a lot of these have doubles, so like here to here they had 2 group cards each, but I only want 1, so missing a few of those. And then I have n.flying here, so they had a group card for the real, and then for Dearest they only have these unit cards. And then here's a few non-album group and units that I have, not much. And then back here we have wjsn, so I collect the yena, so for action. And then this is a pre-order card from First Love. And then these are all Passion album cards, and then I have like set up for the Eternally ones too. And then these 2 are Japanese ones. I would use a different page, but when I was storing this, I didn't feel like getting a page. So they're back there for now. They're Japanese unit cards for Wave. All right, so that is it for the units. So next up I will do this binder. This is my like 2nd and 3rd gen groups that I can't get rid of, and a few like forever alts that I'll forever collect and like unofficially, I guess. I have 2 binders that I've made collages for. This is one of them, the other one being my first Yena binder. I'm not the best collagist in the world, but it's decent, you know, it's not ugly. I can deal with it. Like I can look at it and be like, yeah, that's fine, you know, I don't hate it. So this is ftisland, but in this binder there's only these 3 members, but I decided to put Minhwan here too because, you know, I do collect these 4 members, you know, so. And this binder starts off with ftisland. So I do want to collect like their Japanese photo cards, just because they're concept cards and I love concept cards. But I used to have pretty much all of these cards like forever ago. If you look at like my old videos from like maybe 5 years ago, you'll see them. But I sold all of them, so now I have to like slowly get them back. It's been a little difficult. They were much easier to get 5 years ago. Now they're not so much. So yeah, this is Wonbin. He was a part of ftisland for like the first 2 years, I think, and then when he left, Seunghyun took his place, so he is in the first 3 eras on this page. And then it switches, and then we have Seunghyun in his rightful place. So yeah, I'm not gonna name every album. You can probably see the names on the back of some of them. If you're curious, let me know. These are all very empty. I think there's like 1 page where I just have like 1 Seunghyun card. See? Yeah. Gets a little fuller towards the end. And then here is when Sunghyun left, so now it's just 3 members including Minhwan, so I just did this with just Hongki and Jaejin. And then I have some DVD cards. And then this freebie that somebody gifted me when I traded for some Minhwan cards. It is Minhwan with his son, fucking cute. And then we have Signature, but technically Good Day. So I collect all Good Day adjacent groups. And I only collect the members that were in Good Day. So yeah. It's been proving difficult because, you know, I'm not really looking for any of these either. I do want to collect like thoroughly, but it's hard. So here is Signature. So back when Sun and Yeah were in the group, they were also Good Day members, so I collected them as well. So I have extras of Sun, who is my bias, so she's in there as well. But it was just 5 members that I was collecting at this point. These 2 are pre-order cards. And then Sun and Ye left, so it was just Chesol, T1, and Belle. So this is like the first album with the new members. And then here I have like the Christmas special for their company. Somebody gifted me these when I bought or traded for some of these cards. And then here is another single. And then I don't have anything for like the last 2 albums that they did without Belle. I don't have any of those. And I don't have any of Belle's uni stuff either, but I do have some Iris stuff. I don't have Red Square. I used to, but I sold all of those, so now I need to get those back. But I have Iris completed. And I even have pre-order cards for Iris. They're all Yinsul, but yeah, like, I got some. And then I have Halo, who is like a forever ult for me. They were an ult for a long time for me until they like silently disbanded. I used to have all of these cards up until Happy Day. Is it Days or Happy Days? Then I sold some of them. This set I had never completed. So. And these are some Japanese cards. And then I have Speed back here. They're like only album photocard set with superior speed. And I even have an extra of Yuhwan because he's my bias. So yeah, I love Speed. They're like another forever old for me. They are my babies. I love them so much. And then back here are like random cards that I got for other 2nd and 3rd gen groups that I wanted to keep. It's like not complete full sets or anything like that, and I'm not actively collecting them, but I would like to get more of their cards, so I've just set them up like nicely so that if I do get some of their cards, it'll be nice. So first page is 9 Muses. So this is what I have for them. And then After School, I would love to collect all of After School's cards because I fucking love their Japanese cards, concept cards, love concept cards. I used to have a lot of these before, but at this point right now there's other things that I want to get, so I am not buying any of them right now. And here I have AOA. I mostly have Chanmi cards. She's my bias. I just realized that like the top was cut off for a bit. And then I have Daya. I used to collect Daya in full as well. Gongwon Sonyo, used to collect them in full as well. Have this random Minju on the back because I had 10 cards. Then I have Wikimiki because I love their lucky cards so much. And this card was gifted to me a long time ago. Then I have like a bunch of random ones. So Bestie, CLC, Dal Shabet, Girls Day, Hyosang, Sonamu. And then Bolsa, this album was gifted to me. This is Ben, she's a soloist, Bandit, and Unity. And then we have the same thing for the boys. So I have Boyfriend. I love Boyfriend's Japanese cards so much. Then I have B2B. This Peniel card was gifted to me. And then I have these Minhyuk cards from his solo. Then I have Snooper. I have an absurd amount of cards for Snooper because at one point, actually, when they announced that they were disbanding, I went on Mercari Japan and I bought a bunch of Snooper sets. So I have like cards for Remember except for Sibin. So I would like to get some of his cards, but like, you know, not a priority. But I have an absurd amount of Snooper cards. Absurd. So much. And I used to collect Sango in full, and I had his cards completed until Come Over, which is this era here. I had all of that completed. And we have Teen Top. I have my Forever It set. I am never getting rid of these cards. They're all crooked because these sleeves are sticky and it's hard to put the card down. So like when you push the card in, it moves. These cards are very skinny too, so they're not very snug in there. I'm forever keeping this set. And then I have some more down here, and then I got some Eljo cards because he was my bias in Teen Top. And then I have a UNB section. I kept these Chan cards because I had to. There's it here. I had to keep them. I don't collect a.c.e anymore, but I had to keep these Chan cards. And then I have this one June card because I love June so much, and he's with a horse. And then I have my secret Yuta page. Yuta's always been my NCT 127 bias anyways. I never actually fully collected him. I used to collect NCT 127 when they debuted in. I used to collect OT7 back then, and I stopped collecting them after Limitless, but Yuta's always been my bias, and he became he came back into like my radar after High and Low the Worst. If you don't know, it's a Japanese film that Yuta was a part of, but it also features my baby from the Rampage, Kazuma. And it also has like other the Rampage members. It also has Fantastics members as well. So I just had to have some. I traded for all of these anyways. And I have some on the back as well as a 10 card because this was gifted to me. I don't know why I just didn't put another page for this. I could have. And then I have a bunch of random ones. So these are the Eastlight cards, my Eyes cards, and my Kaneken cards. I have been trying to get rid of these Heejin cards for so long. But my boy is acting. He was in Twinkling Watermelon, and I just saw him in Crash last week. Like, my boy! He's going under a different name now. He's using a stage name, but he will forever be Heejun to me. And then I have a random page back here. So I have these two ace cards. This card, I love mirror selfies, so I'm never getting rid of this undercover card, and this card was gifted to me. I have another June card that was gifted to me, and I put it in like the for sailor trade pile. I need to get that out. I still have it. I just need to get it out and put it in here. This is Donghan from wjsn from his solo. This is Donghyun, he's an actor. This is from Love in the Moonlight OST. This is Yoon-san from Hot Shot. This is Jungkook from 7 O'Clock. This is Jongso from P1 Harmony. And these two are Seungwoo from Victon. This is my favorite card ever. Like, if I have to pick a favorite card, it's this one. And then my friend gifted it to me a while back. So that's it for this binder. I hope I can go faster. I want to give you guys some information about how I collect, but I also want to go fast. I can't have both. So this is my other groups that I collect. It's like a mishmash of a bunch of different groups. So we start off, I zoomed in too close and I don't want to zoom out. With the boys, I collect Q. I don't have anything for like his older cards, but starting from Chase onwards, I have some. So I just collect his album cards. Yeah, pretty empty. I have a few coming from Poke Market. I'm gonna fill in some holes soon. Empty page. Yeah. And I do have some of his pre-order cards because I can't get rid of them. I don't know, maybe someday I'll decide to collect Q pre-order cards and I'll have to get them again, so I don't want to get rid of them. I don't have that many. That's it. Then I have in Hypen, I collect Heesung. His collection's a little bit more complete than Q. I've been collecting him since Carnival era, so. Okay, and then this is Kiss of Life, but I don't have anything. I'm going to be collecting Hanul. It's just, I'm taking my time with her. She's expensive. And then we have Loona, so I collect Vivi. I used to have like, I used to collect Loona like pre-debut and then a little bit after debut, and then I stopped collecting. So now that I'm like picking it back up, it's slow. I haven't gotten any VV cards, like Loona VV cards, in a long time. And then here is her Lucemble things. So I just have like the normal album cards. And then the last one in here, yeah, this is all twice. I downsized Jihoon, so I'm only collecting 3 cards per album from What Is Love onwards, with these 3 cards from the past eras. Twice just has way too many cards, and like, I get it. I'm collecting a lot right now. Like, this is how much I have set up for Twice. But the fact is, it's just Jihoon on her own has way more than this. So it's like very much a compromise. So here are her album cards. And then starting from Taste of Love onwards, I collect 1 OT set per concept. And then I also collect the pre-order cards. I had them like mixed in, and I do like that setup, but if I wanted to collect OT9, I couldn't do that. So I just, you know, give 1 page each and put them one after the other. It's fine. It's not big a deal. Not that big a deal. So, because I do really like their pre-order cards. I think from Taste of Love onwards, I think they're really, really nice. So I usually collect the set that I had more of at that point, or the set that I liked the most. For Between 1 and 2, this version had 2 sets of pre-order cards, but I just collected the 1 set, obviously, and then I didn't keep the last set of pre-order cards. Here, I just picked and chose which ones I wanted to keep. So I decided to go for like the more close-up ones, or like the more selfie-looking ones, I guess. And then we have like Ready to Be onwards. I don't have a lot because this is where I kind of started slacking. So I used to collect OT9 twice from Taste of Love onwards. So these cards I already had. Here I started slacking. And as for the pre-order card sets, I have them coming. For both Ready to Be and With Youth. And for With Youth, I am collecting the same thing, 1 card per concept, and I'm also collecting both versions of the digipack. And then back here I just have Jihoon solo because she is my bias, so I do want to collect all of her solo cards. If she does anything in the future, I'm not sure if I'm going to collect those, but these ones I do. So yeah, that is it for this binder. Now we can get to like my more like curated collections. Here is my aespa collection. I collect Winter and Karina, and I only have like 6 or 7 cards in total. I kind of put this collection on hold. I used to collect only Winter. I used to collect OT4 at one point. But this collection is not a huge priority. A lot of these like collections where I collect 2 members, they're like medium-ish priority. They're still a priority, but like my alts are always going to be top priority. So these collections kind of take the back burner, and they kind of just, you know, stay empty. And then like, that's all I have. I have nothing for drama and for Armageddon. That's it. That's my lame aespa collection. Hopefully someday it'll grow, but I'm not counting on it. Next up, I have my boynextdoor collection. I collect jihoon and phtisland. Again, I don't have that many cards. I don't have anything for their newest album. And I mostly have jihoon because I was only collecting him for a while. So I do have some pre-order cards. This is like the same for all of my like duo collections. If I can get some pre-order cards, like the same pre-order card for both member, I will keep it. I'll make like nice little sets, but I'm not actively looking for any of them. It's not a priority, but if I have them, I'll keep them. And this is for How back here. I don't have anything. No use flipping those pages. And then I have my billlie collection. I collect Soohyun and Tsuki, with Tsuki being my bias. I have a little bit more for billlie because I was collecting top 3, including Jihoon, and I kind of bought a lot of their cards on Card Japan. So the green binder and the black binder don't lay flat properly, so I tend not to use them, but I needed them, so. There are still quite a few empty spots. It's not gonna be completely full, but it is a little bit fuller. And then that's it. Can't wait for a billlie comeback since Soohyun is back. I'm so excited. Okay, next up is my i-dle collection. I collect Miyeon and Soyeon, and this is also an empty collection. I do have a few Miyeon cards, but I got like no Soyeon, none whatsoever. So I need to like, you know, put my ass in gear and get some. One rare Soyeon. I think I had another one before that, but I was not paying attention. And then back here is all for 2, and I have nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is a collection that I want to focus on soon. And then this is the last of the groups that I collect 2 members for. So this is itzy, and I collect Yeji and Chaeryeong being my bias. It's pretty full in here. Whenever they have a comeback next, it's not gonna fit in here. So I do have a bit more itzy cards because I used to collect OT5, and I was having the time of my life collecting OT5 itzy, but then I kind of stopped. And I don't have like anything for like Kill My Doubt and Born to Be. And then the rest is empty. Empty. Another collection I want to focus on. Oh, Okay, so from here on out, everybody else that I'm showing you, I collect in full, meaning all pre-order cards, and I try to get all non-album cards, and especially all album cards. Some of these I collect 2 members for the album cards, but when it comes to pre-order cards, it's just the bias. So this is all hours, and I collect Masami and Hyunbin for now. I'm still unsure about if I'm going to keep collecting Hyunbin, but Masami will not change. He is my bias. This is Masami. I collect him fully for his pre-order cards as well, and they're having a comeback, so I'm excited about that. Here are the album cards, and then we get into Masami's pre-order cards only, like on him only. So I'm missing a few. But I have a few. Nothing for these 2 pieces. It is a growing collection. We have time. You know, they're new. They only debuted, what, in January? They're new. We got time. And this is Blitzers, and I collect Goyu and Jinhwa, with Jinhwa being my bias and the person that I collect pre-order cards for. This binder is full, and they are having a comeback, and I don't know if I can hold many more pre-order cards, okay? So don't do too many, okay? So I have the album cards always first, and then the pre-order cards, and it just follows along that way. Here will be 2 pre-order cards, because this album had 3 cards. This is mostly empty. Every time I fling the page over, it makes the cards crooked, so like ignore that. The pre-order cards for Macarena are my favorite. They're so cute. I'm still missing a lot, so. And this was a Japan event card. It's really cute, but it pisses me off. The back is completely white. Why couldn't they have done like a printed back as well? Anyways, I am trying to go fast, but I don't want to go too fast. But this isn't even half of my collection, so. And then the last one in the zippered binders is Minhwan from ftisland. I collect him in full. I try to get everything for him, but it's hard. Even though ftisland have been a group for 17 years, it's still really hard to find their stuff. So we start off with Korean album cards and pre-order cards. Except for this one, this is a event card, but it is the same as this, and in my 9-pocket layout it fit well, so I just kept it there. It's like completely separated, but it's fine. It works out in here as well too. So these are pre-order cards from Lockup. I don't have a Lockup template, so I don't know what I'm missing, but I do have a Sage template. I have like 2 sets of these cards, so I know what I'm missing. Minhwan really said, like, move my face 1 millimeter to the right in all of these cards. So see, he pulled a Jihoon from NCT. Basic ass poses. And then here are his Japanese cards. They are almost complete. I'm missing 1, and I've been missing that one for a long time. So I have these, I have this one, but it's like a ticket. It's longer, and I want to cut the bottom off, but I keep forgetting to do it. It's this one that I'm missing. It's Puppy. And here are his DVD cards. There are 5 of them. Japanese DVD cards, and then they switched to making postcards. So Then here are extras, tour cards. And they have like a bunch of stuff that was released after this tour. I just don't have any of them. So yeah, that is it for these binders. Now, I got a few more. Here is my Bona collection from wjsn. I have come to realize that I hate these binders after I bought this from Meow Cafe. Yeah, should have realized before I bought it, then I wouldn't have bought it. But I collect her in full. I collect like all of her album cards, all of her pre-order cards, and then most of her like non-album cards. I've set up for most of it. I get that some of these might be expensive and I might never be able to get them, but I love setting up for stuff, so shh, don't tell me. So here are like the album cards. I got nothing, absolutely nothing. It is, I used to collect her a long time ago and I had all of these up to like for the summer. And now I don't have any. Oh, we have some cards here. Oh my goodness, look at that. We're getting cards. And some pre-order cards. Oh my god, I did something. It's crazy how much this collection is gonna take me. It's gonna take me a long time to finish it because she's also expensive. But it's fine, it's fine. I don't really care. I got the whole rest of my life. I don't know how long that is, but I got the whole rest of my life to do this. I'm gonna be like 65 years old collecting photo cards. I can see it now. Oh, and if we start her merch cards here. This is all like merch, like season's greetings and photo books and fanships and concerts and stuff like that. I get that some of these are going to be really hard to get. I get that. I'm prepared. But not right now. Right now I bought all the cheap ones. I love full pages. Granted, these are all like trading cards, but shh. Then that's it for my Bona collection. I'm hoping I can get a new binder for her soon because I don't like this one anymore. And here is my Jihoon collection, my Pak Jihoon collection, the soloist, not the treasure member. I'm still unsure if I like this Meow Cafe binder, but for now, it's cute. I don't hate it. I just got it in, so still haven't time to hate it. I used to like that Bona binder too. So it's already full. Mister, please take your time coming back. Do as many acting gigs as you want. I will patiently wait for your return to singing because I just got this binder and it's a 2-inch and it's full. What the fuck? Anyways, so here are his like 101 era cards, which I don't have like a lot and I don't plan on focusing on that too much. I am really focusing on his solo stuff. So here are his solo cards. I haven't set up for like all of his pre-order cards because Mister's got a lot and they're really hard to find. So we're not fucking around with that. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna add them to the pile once I get them. And we have this album, which I'm missing quite a lot for. Then this. I don't have them separated by like versions. I have them separated by outfits because that's how I like to separate my cards, by outfits. Just looks better to me. These are pre-order cards. And this album. These are pre-order cards. And this album. I have no pre-order cards for because this album's really expensive. Like the pre-order cards for The Answer are really expensive. This is the last one that he had last year. not quite complete with it yet. I'm missing 2 cards. I do have some pre-order cards starting here at the bottom. His pre-order cards mostly come in sets of 3, so it's not very like nice looking right now. But once I get more, it might look nicer. So, yeah. I like this binder, but I don't like how full it is already. Like I just move these cards in here and it's already freaking full. I don't get it. Okay, here is my a.c.e. n.flying binder. I considered putting these collections into the same A5 that I put Jihoon in, but I decided to do something else, so I didn't need to do that. So they're staying in here. So for ace, I collect WoW, and I do try to collect all of his album cards and pre-order cards at least. I used to go like 100% for WoW, and I used to collect every single thing with his face on it. I'm not too pressed about that anymore. I would love to. If I have the chance to buy it, I will. But I'm not putting myself in debt anymore, and I'm not getting really expensive cards anymore. I used to have broadcast cards. I don't have those anymore. Like I'm not, I even sold my call-in album. Like I'm not for expensive. I'm not the type of person that wants the most expensive collection, and I'm not that much of a completionist, to be honest. So I just, you know, set up for stuff and then never get it. So I like to put album cards and pre-order cards together. So that's the setup that I have. I had this card. There was a time where I decided not to collect non-album anymore, and I sold quite a few WoW and kpop cards, who's in n.flying. Do I regret it? Yes, very much so. If you're not 100% sure of your decisions, don't do it. Or just don't change your mind like me, like 5 times a day. I also had these 2. I didn't have that one, but I have it now. But I had these 3, like, no compromise. I never had this one though. This is for the new album. And then I also set up for all of his pre-order cards, which is 7 pages. Like, it's not a lot compared to like wjsn, but it's a lot for Ace, where like the most was 2 pages. I take it back. I don't want Ace to be a typical 4th gen group. I don't have any of these on hand at the moment, but I do have a lot of these coming. Then I have his Japanese cards. They are completed, and this one is even signed. And then I have his non-album stuff. I used to be up to date with all of his non-album stuff. And I had everything in chronological order. It was a beautiful collection, to be honest. But now I don't, so I just have a mishmash of stuff. So this is Season's Greetings. I'm missing 2020. Yeah, because this is 2021. Right? Yeah. This is Fanship, these 2, and then this is Photobook, so Europe Photobook and then US Photobook. And this is the Remember Us Photobook. I'm missing the pre-order card in this outfit, but like, if I don't get it, I don't get it. And then this is like a mishmash of everything else. A lot of my WoW collection got sold or traded off, so I don't have as much as I used to, but it's fine. I have some cute ones, and I'm glad I still have this one. This is the only like Chinese goods card that I kept because I don't really like the cards. They're in the exact same concepts as like Undercover and the Butterfly Fantasy, and this is the only one that I like because I like mirror pictures. Yeah. Oh, that's all. That's it. That's all. I don't have anything new that they did since coming back from the military. I need to get my ass on that and try to find some, because they've been doing a lot, like too much if you ask me. Then we get to n.flying, so I collect Syncub. Here are his album card. This is a Japanese card I just shoved there because it was alone on a page and I didn't like that. Please. Please help me. And then I also have like Syncub set up for everything. For all of his pre-order cards and fan signs. I just call them pre-order cards. I think POB sounds weird. I don't like using it, and pre-order card and fan sign cards is a mouthful. I meant I don't like saying POB out loud. I don't mind writing it, but I don't like saying it out loud. Here are his fucking pre-order cards for his solo. I am never gonna get any of these pre-order cards. He is so hard to get and so expensive. I hate it. I hate it. I can bring that. Jeez. I'm so zoomed in. This is another era. Like, I hate that like his name is so long that you can see it behind the card. I got a little bit more for Dearest, but like not that much because they have way more for Dearest. Then here are his random cards at the back. I didn't have that many random Sync-Up cards to begin with, so I didn't really sell that much. This is Season's Greetings. This is another Season's Greetings. This is Fanship. This photo book, so this is the one Light in the Dark photo book, and the rest are his solo photo book. This page as well. And then other random shit. So these are Note 4, Note 5. This is Lightstick. This is NoobCon. Spotlight Magazine. This is AnCon 1, and then, right, yeah, and then AnCon 2. That's all I have. That's all I have. I want to get some of his lovely runner stuff, but I debated on buying the, like, actual OST, but paying, what, $80 for 2 cards? No, thank you. I'll try to get them resale for maybe $40 for 2 cards. Okay, I'm gonna do Wei next and leave my girls for last, because they both have 2 binders each. So this is Wei, and I collect Yonga and Jihoon. But I just recently started collecting Jihoon, and he's not set up the way that Yonga is set up. So it really is like my Yonga collection, honestly, is like one of my favorite collections in this entire world. They have so many pre-order cards, but they're so much easier to get than any other group that I collect, which makes it very fun for me. So here are Yonga's 1-9 cards before he was in Wei. I'm still missing these 2 blah blah cards. Will I ever get them? Probably not. Then I have these non-album cards for 1-9. And then we start with Wei. So his album cards are complete. His pre-order cards are not. This is First Sight. And Challenge. And Action. And then we get into First Love, which is when all the pre-order card madness started. They have so many. It's crazy. I don't know how we do it. I think there's only like a few of us who are stupid enough to try to collect all of them. I like to store things by outfits, so yes. I'm not missing that many for First Love, so it's great. We're getting there. The ones that I'm missing are mostly like lucky draws and winner cards. So. Complete page. Another complete page. Then we have Passion. Complete page. And then we have Eternally. this needs some work. I don't have that much. But they have like so much more for eternally. And then we have Japanese cards. So this is youth. I don't have everything. I'm missing a few things for youth. And this is wave. Again, I don't have everything either for wave. I'm missing a few things. This is like season's greetings and fanship. I am like behind on this, but I'm not focusing on non-album for yena at all. And these are his universe cards from First Love era. I fucking love these cards so much. I only paid like $5 for each of them when they go for like $80 each on fucking Mercari Japan. Like, thank you, Pokemarket. Okay, so that is it for yena, and then we get into the small jihoon section. I don't have like an eighth of what I have for yena. For jihoon, I just started collecting him. The only thing that I have are like his album cards that I already had, and then I bought a few pre-order card sets, and that's pretty much what I have. So like I have this challenge card that I have had for a long time, but it's damaged, so I never sold it off or traded it. It's damaged. And then starting from action is when we start to see some stuff. So these 6 are pre-order cards that I got in a set with these album cards. And then these First Love album cards I already had because I used to collect OT6 WI at one point. I was collecting like 2 cards per outfit. And then these are just pre-order cards that I got in a set, or I think I might have bought them individually on Pokemarket. This is Passion with some pre-order cards and some more pre-order cards, and then Eternally and some pre-order cards and some more. So that is it for my WI collection. Super excited to expand my jihoon collection and get somewheres with my yena one. I don't know, I need to, it's hard when you get down to like the last few ones because usually those ones are the expensive ones. So that's where I am right now with like First Love, but I need so many more Eternally, so I'm sure I can find some of those for cheap. So I lied, yena has 3 binders. I put her eyes one stuff in this yellow binder, but I hate these binders. So I'm gonna get her a Meow Cafe one because I want to expand her eyes one collection to collect like all of her Japanese trading cards and like a lot of her non-album stuff. Like I actually want to collect that, so there's not enough room in this to do that. So this is just her eyes one era stuff, and it's mostly just album cards. And that's it. Okay, here is my first yena binder. This is the first collage that I made. It's not that great, I know, but it's like, it's not ugly, so like I can look at it and I'll be mad, so I'm gonna keep it. I was gonna do these on camera, and then I realized that I'm not confident enough to do these on camera because these are actually my very first collages, like K-pop collages, you know? I've never done any before, so I was kind of scared to do this on camera. But now that I'm showing y'all I think it's okay, right? I don't know. I still got lots of room to improve, and I still got lots of other binders to decorate, so. This binder is for Smiley, Smartphone, and Love War. And I collect all of her pre-order cards. Well, except for her like Chinese pre-order cards and her like showcase pre-order cards. I don't collect those, but like it's still a lot. So we start off with album cards. I don't know why it's so much more thicker up here, but okay. I have all of her like cards separated by concepts. There's a few like Smartphone was already separated by concepts, like outfits I mean, but I had to rearrange Smiley, Love War, and I also had to rearrange Hate XX to do that, but I prefer it that way. I hated having like the same outfits on different pages. You know, I don't like that. And then we get into pre-order cards, and I like printed templates and then like cut them up and then like stuck them on paper to know like what card goes where, because to me that's easier. Because she has so many pre-order cards. And I'm missing so many, but Smiley's the one that I have the most for. Okay, that is it for Smiley, and then we get into Smartphone. Like, I'm still missing album cards. And then pre-order cards for Smartphone. For Smartphone, I have a lot of pre-order cards like in the same outfit as the album cards, and I don't have many of like the later ones because they're a little bit harder to find, those ones. And then after here, I have like none. So I'm just gonna go through them fast, but it's just the rest of her pre-order cards. I just don't have any. Maybe someday I'll have some, but at this point in time, I do not. And then the last one in this binder is Love War. This I also separated by outfits because I thought it was cuter. And then pre-order cards. I don't have as many like Love War Onwards pre-order cards because a lot of times when I find sets, they're either Smiley or Smartphone sets, so. Okay, that is it for this yena binder. Then we're gonna go on to the last one, which has Hate XX and Good Morning, but like there's nothing for Good Morning. I'm very much behind, and I'm like anticipating Yena dropping a comeback soon because she's due. Okay, here is the second Yena binder. It is a 2-inch binder instead of a 3-inch, but I will be putting her in a 3-inch. I just need to wait for that 3-inch to be vacant. And it will be soon, I promise. So it's just right now it's not even half full, the 2-inch, so it's no rush. So this is Hate XX. So again, the album cards are all separated by concepts. Or like outfits. And I put all of like her dark haired cards first, and then like the wig card, and then her pink haired cards. Okay, and then we get into pre-order cards. Again, I don't have that many for Hate XX. They're still a bit expensive at the moment. So okay, that is it for Hate XX. And then for, oh hello, I forgot to change these sleeves. Whoops. For Good Morning, I just have my album pulls. Oh dear, wow. That's where they went. I was trying to use these sleeves for something else and I didn't have enough, and I was like, where are the rest of my sparkly pink sleeves? I swear to God, I have more than this. Here they are. I found them. How embarrassing. She used to have these ones and I switched her to yellow because I was planning on using these for something else, and then I decided not to because I couldn't find these. It's fine. I like the way that it was for my Bona binder. I like how I set it up so I don't really need to like put these, and then I put 3 pages. I think these are like leftover pages from when I like condensed Hate XX, and I just put them here for like future setting up purposes. I do have a few Good Morning pre-order card sets on the way, but she did sets of 2 this time, and I don't know how I'm gonna set that up. So used to the sets of 3 and 6, and now she went and screwed me over. And then back here I have like other random stuff. So these are like showcase cards. I joined a group order for these, and then these ones came in a set, and then this one I mistakenly thought it was just a normal album card. No, normal pre-order card when I bought it, but it's a showcase card. These are Japanese cards. These are just the smiley Japanese cards that I have. I don't have anything for DNA. And then we get into Season's Greetings. So this is 2022 Season's Greetings, right? Yeah, 2022. Has to be. Has to be. Yeah, it says so right in the back. 2022. I don't think I have all of them, but I have 2 pages worth, which is fine. And then this is 2023. I have all of them, and I'm so excited. I fucking love these cards. I'm so glad I finally have them after like a year and a half of it coming out. And then I don't have 2024. And these are like Christmas cards that she had. Yena in Winterland. Yena in Winterland cards. I bought a set and it had these with a few like doubles. I just, you know, wanted some more Yena cards. Her non-album stuff is really hard to get, so I'm not focusing too much on that. All right, and then the last group, that's not too bad. The time, I mean. Like, I talked, but like it's not, I've been pushing out a lot of long videos lately, so like it was bound to happen, but it's not too bad. Last time I filmed a collection video, it was like over 2 hours long. I never posted it, but yeah, it was a lot. Last group is Oh My Girl. And if you're new here, the reason why they're last is because I collect them in full. So all of their album cards and all of their pre-order cards. Am I crazy? Yeah, but I'm loving every single minute of it. So we start off with this binder, which holds everything up until Real Love, because they were 7 members for most of that. They were 8 members in the beginning, but I'm not collecting Ginny. Not because I don't want to collect her, but it's just because of how I have it set up. Having an 8 layout would ruin everything because I use Meow Cafe 7 pocket pages. I needed 101 pages, and I got 100. So there's one set that I don't have a page for, but it's possible that I'll never get that set. It's a Real Love set, that I'll never get that set. So I just said, it's fine. I don't need the extra page. So yeah, so we have album cards and then pre-order cards for that specific era. After, I'm just gonna flip through this. I don't really have anything else to say. Just, you know I'm gonna put stuff here and here eventually, but this whole binder only had 7 pocket pages, so it's clear. You're gonna see nothing, so it's not that big of a deal right now. It's still kind of annoying, and it's very, very thick up here because this is Mimi's spot, and I collected Mimi previously because she's my bias, so I have almost all of her cards, so she's very thick up here. So it makes the pages a little lopsided, but it's fine. And then here I'm missing sleeves because I didn't have enough. But I don't want to buy more because why? I'm just going to get cards in and I can take those sleeves and put them back here. So it's like empty pages for now, but it's fine. They're at the back of the binder anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, that is it for the first Oh My Girl binder. Ugh. Let's go to the second one and the last binder of this video. And I forgot to say this when I started the other binder, but I don't collect US solo anymore, so that's why that binder wasn't shown. I decided to just collect Oh My Girl in full. And then for like extra cards, just collect Mimi, so like non-album and stuff, just collect Mimi because it's a lot of cards. And if I start collecting every solo, subunit, if they have any, or like non-album card, it's gonna be way too much and I'm gonna get overwhelmed. So let's just stick to album cards and pre-order cards, because even that's a lot. So this binder just has Golden Hourglass in it. But whenever they have a new comeback, I will put it in here as well. I don't like spreads. I will say this once, I do not like spreads. So everything is in this setup right here. I know, waste of pages, but it's fine. I got a lot of these pages because they are slightly slimmer than normal size pages. I don't know, got a bad batch. So these pages are only for Oh My Girl, so I got 200 of them. It's fine. Okay, let's just look at the cards. Again, ran out of blue sleeves, but I'm gonna get more cards in, I'm gonna switch them over, it's fine. Not that big of a deal. I have a lot of these sets coming in from my Korean address haul, so. And then back here I have Polaroids from Nonstop from Mimi. Oh My Girl has always done like merch Polaroids for every era and for concerts and stuff. And then I got these 3 Jihoon cards that I got in a set. I think I'm gonna be getting rid of these because these 2 are Japanese cards. This is a fanship card. I only want to collect Mimi for non-album stuff, so I think I'm gonna get rid of these. So yeah, that is it. My whole photocard collection as of the end of June 2024. I'm hoping it won't change too much from here on out. If I add groups, if I stop collecting groups, it's gonna happen. But I'm hoping I don't do a whole switch up where like I completely revamp my collections. I'm finally like okay with what I collect, even though some of them are quite empty. I'm finally like not satisfied but content with what I have and what I want to collect. Some collections I wish I had more, but you know, that's the price to pay when you downsize every 5 minutes and then pick it back up 2 seconds later. So it's my own damn fault. I gotta pay the price for it. But I'm happy to finally be like comfortable with my collecting and not be so wishy-washy. If I pick up some groups later on, so be it. Let's just hope I don't downsize again. So yeah, if you see me dropping wish lists on Instagram, slap me. If you see another downsizing video, slap me. But if you see me adding collections, look away. Look away. Because there's a big one coming. There's a big collection change coming, but it's not downsizing, it's adding. And yeah, I'll leave you with that. That is a spoiler, and I hope y'all are as excited as I am. It's pretty easy to figure out if you know me well, but I don't think anybody knows me that well because I don't really have any friends in the K-pop community. But if you watch my videos, it's pretty easy to figure out what I'm doing. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. It will probably be the next video after this, so you probably won't have to wait that long. But yeah, so with that, I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.